So welcome to Between Two Cards. This is Brandon Coons, and today I have with me Rachel Dans, and I'm going to ask her a few questions and get caught up and share a few stories and that kind of thing. Rachel, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. Good. What are you doing now? What are you doing now in life?
So I live in Cleveland. I'm the community outreach coordinator at the Greater Cleveland Sports Commission. So I help plan community and youth programming around events that are coming to Cleveland. So we bid on events to be hosted in Cleveland, and then we create things for the community and youth in the area to get involved.
That's cool. What are some of the cooler projects you've been working on?
We had the MLB All-Star Game here in Cleveland this past summer, 2019. So that was really, really cool for the community. We have the NFL Draft coming up in 21 and NBA All-Star Game in 2022 and Women's Final Four in 24. So there's a lot of mega events that we're hosting in a short period of time. So creating a lot of the programs around that are pretty awesome.
That's amazing. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Are you able to work right now? How are you working now?
Yeah, so our whole staff has been working from home for about 6 weeks now. So we actually were in the middle of an NCAA championship when they canceled everything. So teams were already competing and it got canceled and shut down. So we since then really have been working from home. Luckily, all the major events that we have coming up are not in this year. So we're just really trying to plan ahead as much as we can. Our whole staff is still working, which we all feel really grateful for. So especially being in sports and events industry. So we're just trying to plan ahead as much as we can and be ready to hit the ground running when things open back up.
So what are you doing in the meantime? What are you doing to pass the time now when you're not working?
Yeah, trying to maintain some sort of normal schedule, I think, has been super helpful. So trying to get up and work out in the morning and eat at normal times and go to bed at a normal time. So that's been helpful. But just trying to maintain some of my hobbies. It's been nice to have more time to read and cook and do that kind of stuff that I enjoy. So trying to do that. I've been juggling a soccer ball in my apartment, so that's been interesting. So yeah, just doing that and trying to stay connected with family and use technology as much as we can to stay connected with people.
Yeah. So when you go back to your Otterbein time, do you think about anything that there was anything that really made an impact on your life, anything that stood out from your Otterbein education?
Yeah, I mean, obviously being a part of sports there and the women's soccer program was awesome. I think from education standpoint, it really helped me figure out, I think, what I was passionate about, which is, working with kids and having an impact with people in that way. So, I think, between professors and people in the athletics department, that really helped me just kind of figure out where I wanted to go and kind of use that as a building block to figure out next steps in career and all of that.
Good. What do you miss? Is there anything you miss on the field?
There's a lot of stuff I miss. I think, just competing. I've had this conversation with you and other coaches from Otterbein, but there's just no other place in life where you have that experience of competing at that level. And it's just a completely different experience that no other aspect in your life, I really feel like can fill that void, especially from a team sport standpoint. I still played co-ed soccer and doing co-ed beach volleyball with friends from work. And, it's not the same. And so I really miss that aspect of it. Being with your teammates and friends, all day, every day, having that time to spend with them and not having kind of other life things that get in the way as you move on and into your career. So I really miss that aspect of it. Everything about soccer for sure.
For sure. So I have to ask you about one moment too that we've discussed talked about it quite a bit over the years, as you claim that you were encouraged to do this, but whose idea was it to lock me into the bathroom on the bus during one of our trips?
I'm not going to throw any specific people under the bus, pun intended, but I would say it was upperclassmen.
All right. There's a few people I can kind of figure out knowing who the upperclassmen were at that time.
I,
who
I
that might
would
have
say
been.
it was outgoing upperclassmen, not saying juniors or seniors, maybe a combination of both, but
All right. All right. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for your time.
no problem.
Great.
Thanks for having me.